It's a Monday night and I find myself walking through downtown LA in a wave of people with gold, blue, red, and white jerseys. And as I get closer and closer and I approach the front of the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, I start hearing the endless crowds cheering and roaring as far as you could see. See, we're all here Monday night to watch the Los Angeles Rams play against the Kansas City Chiefs. A game ESPN staff writer Bill Barnwell reports to be one of the greatest NFL games ever. In the stands, there's 77,002 fans watching this game alone. According to Sports Business Journal John Arwood, there was 16.7 million viewers watching this game. And today I'm here to talk to you guys about the most popular sport in America. And if you haven't guessed, it's football. First, I'll go ahead and give you a brief explanation of the history of football. I'll give you the conferences, divisions, and finally why it's so popular. Football is a crossover between soccer and rugby that was initially introduced in the 1880s by a Yale rugby player by the name of Walter Camp. He introduced some rule changes that changed rugby into what we know now as football. The professional football was born in 1892 by the American Professional Football Association, or the PFA, before renaming itself the NFL for the 1922 season. Moving forward, the NFL merges with the AFL in 1966, and that's when they first introduced the Super Bowl. The merger was finalized and completed by 1970, and today the NFL averages one of the highest viewing programs. The Super Bowl game alone is one of the most viewed. According to Financial Times, the Super Bowl is the most watched TV show in U.S. history. Furthermore, now we see the conferences are set up, and we notice that football has been around a long time. Now we move on to understanding the mechanicals of football in the game. 11 players from each team are on the field. On the offensive team, they must advance 10 yards within the first 4 downs. However, if they don't advance those 4 yards within the first 10, if they don't advance those 10 yards within the first 4 downs, it results in a turnover, giving the other team possession of the ball. However, if the offense does score, it would be by either completing a touchdown or a point after attempt. To better understand the concept of offense and defense, I drawn out this graph, this play, so you can see it. We have a quarterback on offense, a fullback, halfback, 2 wide receivers, 2 tackles, 2 guards, a center, and a tight end. This is the offensive side, which would be able to throw the ball in order to score. On defense, we have 2 safeties, 2 cornerbacks, offensive linebacker, middle linebacker. We have 2 tackles and 2 ends. So the main concept is for offense, whoever is on offense scoring, and the defense blocking in order to prevent them from scoring, to be able to make more points to make them win the game. Now we see how the game is set up in order to achieve getting points. And as the teams start beating each other during the regular season, the higher the views become, since football is the most popular sport in America. Reported by SportsShow.net, the NFL is the most popular sport in America with 111.9 million TV viewings since reported in 2005. Now the conference divisions and the teams. The AFC and the NFC both compete for ratings and to make it to the most viewed sports show, which is the Super Bowl. With initially starting with only 16 teams, now they have a total of 32 teams. And I'm going to go ahead and give you guys an example of the breakdown of the conferences. We have the AFC and the NFC, which is a combination of the 32 teams in the NFL. With the AFC holding 16 teams in the divisions of East, West, North, and South. They have Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets, the Raiders, Broncos, Chiefs, and Chargers, the Steelers, Bengals, Ravens, Browns, and as well as the Jaguars, Colts, Texans, and Titans, which make up the AFC. On the NFC side, 16 teams, they also have East, West, North, and South. They hold the Eagles, Cowboys, the Redskins, the Giants, Rams, Cardinals, 49ers, and Seahawks, the Packers, Vikings, Bears, and Lions, and finally Panthers, Buccaneers, Falcons, and Saints. These are the 32 teams currently in the NFL that ultimately face each other in 16 regular season games in order to make it all the way to playoffs, and eventually the 2 best teams making it all the way to the Super Bowl. In conclusion, overall, I hope you guys learned something about the most popular sport in America today, which is football. Thank you.